Welcome to our October 2025 DIY craft kit. Nothing says fall like a trio of pumpkins. I chose this craft because it will go with any home fall decor. As you can see here, I'm starting with the largest pumpkin. There are two shapes for each pumpkin, and then you have the middle part of the piece. You only need to paint the front pumpkin. The other one is there to thicken the craft so that it's able to stand if that's how you would like to display your project. You can adhere the back pumpkin to the front at any time during this process. Next, we are moving on to the mid-size pumpkin, which I chose to paint this beautiful cream color. Don't forget to leave the stem so you can paint that brown at the end. I also chose to paint the fall leaf this cream color as well, as this is going to go on the larger orange pumpkin. And now we're moving on to the smallest. I chose the green. I think this is a gorgeous deep green color, and I am going to be putting some little accents on it at the end. Here you can see me painting the mid-sized leaf as well as the greenery that's going to go over the corn and then the middle section of the small pumpkin. Now I'm going to go back and get those other two stems that I had missed earlier and put a little extra coat on my large one. Now that all of our pieces are painted and dried, it's time for assembly. I'm going to go ahead and adhere each middle piece to each pumpkin. Make sure that when you stand them up, that they sit flush against the table. This is going to help your project stay vertical if you want to use it as a shelf sitter. We're going to attach our greenery to our corn. Again, make sure the bottoms of those line up so they sit nice and flush. The center on our sunflower. And then we're going to go ahead and put the cap on our cute little acorn. Here's where you really want to make sure you're paying attention when you're attaching your accent pieces. You're going to align each accent piece to the bottom of the corresponding pumpkin when you are gluing them, so when you stand them up, everything stands up and it will just sit up on the shelf nicely. You're going to do the same process with your acorn as well as your sunflower. And here's a look at our completed project. These are absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for your purchase, and we'll see you next month.